Being a player on the Grand Prairie Storm is a big commitment. Daily workout sessions in the gym, reviewing game video, practices upwards of 2 hours per day, and we haven't even talked about the extensive travel which takes the team to all corners of the province, south to Canmore and Brooks, east to Lloydminster, and at least twice a year, east and north to Fort McMurray. It's a lot of hours in a week. On top of that, some players add a busy school schedule.
I'd say, finding time to manage both. There's some nights you're on the road and you have a bunch of homework to do and you don't really feel like doing it, at 3 a.m. on the way back from Fort Mac, but you got to find a way to do it, and that's probably the biggest challenge is finding time to do homework on the road when we do travel.
Sometimes, after a road trip, I'll be a little too tired, or, even if I decide to bring my books on that road trip, I try to stay up to date with everything so I don't have that issue. But there are other times where I'm a little too tired in the evening to get to the books, but I try to make sure I stay up to date, so that's not a concern.
At night, I have a little spot in my basement, a little desk that I like to do my homework, and at night after practice is usually the only time I can.
I think the biggest time is just finding the time to complete your schoolwork. I mean, the situation that I'm in is I'm still in high school taking full days, so I'll go to school for my first 3 blocks, and then I'll have to take the last block off to come to practice, and then after that it's a workout, and then usually by then it's around 6 or 7, and I haven't even ate dinner yet. So it's definitely tough, but I mean, I'm not the only guy that's ever attempted to do it, so you got to find the time.
Finding the time means socializing with teammates needs to take a back burner when there is schoolwork to be done.
They've all been there, they understand, and I'm sure that when they were 17, 18, the same thing happened to them, so they're pretty understanding, and yeah.
Between workout in the morning and practice, between that time we have a lot of time to hang out and see each other, and wins reward us, so we'll have times on the weekends, but my weekday evenings are spent with school, and I don't have an issue with that. It's for the better.
So homework comes before hanging out, but what about when the demands of physically performing in hockey requires these young student athletes time, and so does homework?
It's homework. I'd like it to be hockey, but no, you got to do the homework part first, because I am doing the homework stuff now, or the school stuff right now, so that I can go on hopefully one day to play NCAA. So that's just as important as the hockey is right now.
I like to stay on top of my schoolwork and stuff like that. Of course, I do feel that school is a little more important at this point, especially just being in my rookie season, and just trying to make the best of everything, and finding the time for everything. And yeah, I would say that school would be the #1 priority at this point.
As far as any leeway the players get because they play hockey?
You still get marked on how much you show up at the college here, but no, as long as you let the teachers know, they're pretty understanding. So if you show up lots and are willing to give an effort, they're usually willing to work with you. But no, yeah, my teachers have been really good with that. I like to think I give a pretty good effort, so they're usually pretty good with working with me.
I guess it sort of depends on the teacher. I mean, it depends on if they've had to deal with that before, because I know that there's been past Storm players that have went to the high school that I go to now, and yeah, it just all depends. And also just keeping in touch with them through email and whatnot on the road and stuff helps out a lot, because if you show them that you want to do the work, then they're going to want to help you.